Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Slant.
Yeah, but isn't this the unplugged version? I don't know. I think it's the unplugged version.
All right, Polly, let's go.
All right, listen, y'all. Just go ahead and let the guest play. Come on, jeez. That's better. Gotta go.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am gathering information right now. As I do so, please share the link. This is a little special report. A little hey, what's going on, everybody? We were just getting done with a watch show of Deadwood, our weekly watch show, and this came on the wire. And I know there's a couple of you guys here, and I wanted to kind of like hit this news right from the get-go, and just talk to you about my initial frustration with just with I haven't even I've read most of the article, but my initial frustration on the casting practices of Hollywood. And yeah, so please share this link. Let me say hello to Eric K. Dino 1961, who says the article got pulled. Yeah, it got pulled. It got pulled off of Entertainment Weekly. It got taken down. So that's one thing. And Dino says, found out that one of the writers is half Mexican on her mom's side, adding complexity to the whole thing. I assume you mean one of the staff writers of the television show. Is that what you mean? Or one of the writers of the article that was taken down? And Angelus Draven saying, hail, Latino Slang, congratulations on hitting that 1K. Well, we hit that 1K because we're starting to turn up the heat and covering articles and happenings of pop culture that no that gets ignored. And thank God we got people like Gabriel Iglesias standing up for his portrayal, his role in Speedy Gonzalez and against cancel culture. And something like this, there's so many facets of it. Plus we just did a take on in Austin, Texas. They're trying to cancel and take down the Chicano car culture, the lowrider culture in Austin, and I will have that video up as well. And Dino 1961 says co-writer and co-creator. Wow, one of the writers of the show. Okay, what am I talking about, Polly? My name is Polly. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is a special late night Latino slant. And here's what I saw when I was closing up the show. I always look on Twitter to see what's going on real quick. And what I saw was this. A tweet from Lalo Guerrero. Sorry, Lalo Guerrero. I always do that. Lalo Alcaraz, the famed cartoonist and badass animator, TV, film writer, producer of satire, Pulitzer finalist, daytime Emmy nominated bestseller. Yeah, in the whole thing. He's a badass. I don't necessarily agree with him all the time, but I appreciate this homeboy so much. He put this up. Anybody know why why this got taken down at EW? And here is a screenshot. And we have here a picture of, I believe, an actress that maybe got the role. And in no way is this stream against any actor per se. This is not that's not what we do here. And let's zoom in. Let's see what this is. It letting me zoom in? Oh wait, it's letting me zoom in the let me see if I can get this right here. Oh great. So it's a picture of this actress, and then on the other side is a page of the script. Exterior dog park, dusk. Maggie Moreno sits on a bench next to her best friend Luis, or Louise. Louise. Maggie points to an old sleeping dog. Maggie, that one. That's the one you'd steal, Maggie. The dog looks like he'll need a $5,000 surgery within the hour. That's my type. Bedridden and want to stay in on a Friday night. Louise points to an obese bulldog that can barely walk. Well, I'll take the one that has big. I'll take the one that. I'll take that big chungus with the collar about to snap. Maggie, you and what moving company? Luis, fine, new game. Marry, kiss, kill. Maggie, well, I know I'm never getting married, so it's easy. Marry no one, kiss the patai in my fridge, kill the guy holding, and then it's cut off there. Okay, so I think the point is that besides, I guess it's a comedy, is to point out that the character's name is Maggie Moreno. Maggie Moreno was right because this she don't look like Maggie Moreno, this actor. And in it is right here is the title of the story. EW.com. ABC's Maggie pilot was written for a Latinx lead, a Latina lead, and now it has cast a white actress. So that's why Lalo was like, anybody know why this got taken down at EW? So there's already two big things going on here, right? The fact that the story got taken down and the fact that this happened. Why would you try to cover this? So someone responded to Lalo, Paula Pausel, and said, and Yahoo took it down as well, but this is a story, and I put this story in the description. The link is in the description below, and then there's like some other memes going back and forth. Yahoo has an article based on that EW report. I clicked it on. I don't see any article. Yeah, I don't see any article at all. It's down. So if Yahoo ran it, I don't see it. If anyone can find it, please send it to me because I'm really scrolling down all these stories and I do not see it at all. Okay. So let's go to the story. All right. Let's go to the story. Prime timer. And let me switch over screen shares. Stop that screen share. Let's say hello to some people. Oh, thank you guys for being here. Hey there says they took it down because ABC said there's no proof she was written Latina. Well, right. Hey there. Correct. Moreno literally means brown. That's why I titled this ABC's Maggie Brownout. It's not white out. It's brown out. We gotta. Maybe it is white out. We're gonna white the brown out. I mean, you cannot make this up, guys. You cannot make this up. Ay, ay, ay. Another monster. Sup, y'all? Relax. I'm here now. All right. We can all calm down. We can all calm down. I know a ton of white people with the last name Moreno. Well, right. Which you are not incorrect. It is a Spanish surname. that we can agree on. But stream encore. Yes, hey, weren't you supposed to be asleep? Yes, we got some news here, so we're hitting the news running, guys. Now let's go to this reportaje, and share this with you guys. Here we go. Prime timer report. ABC's Maggie comedy pilot was originally written with a Latinx lead, Latina lead, but instead cast white actress Rebecca Rittenhouse. Okay, that's who that person is. This is posted by Norman Weiss. Thursday, the 25th, 11:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this is basically my time. I want to say about 2.5 hours ago. EW Entertainment Weekly reports that a number of Latinx actresses were stunned by the news earlier Thursday of the casting of Rittenhouse, an alum of the Mindy Project and Four Weddings of a Funeral. Quote, the titular character was once scripted as Maggie Moreno, as shown in a copy of the pilot script provided to actresses auditioning for the part and obtained by EW. Reports EW's Rosie Cordero, and I know Rosie's work, so she's legit. Who posted an image of the script. Multiple Latina actresses spoke to EW on the condition of anonymity due to fear of retribution, and that fear is swift and that fear is real. But their experience auditioning for the Maggie role and expressed disappointment is ultimately ending up going to a white actress. One actress tells EW of her frustration with the casting. It's so challenging for Latina actresses to find work in Hollywood as it is. But it's a real slap in the face when a project centers on us, then changes their mind as if we didn't matter. Cordero reports that the Latina actresses will now in consideration as reports that the Latina actresses will now in consideration as Maggie's Latina's best friend. Great. Okay. So maybe we're the best friend. That's, yeah. And sources with knowledge of the Maggie project, the pilot development, however, tell Cordero that the production cast a wide net of all ethnicities for the lead role and all the roles in the project, and that was communicated in casting materials. Of course, they're going to tell you that. Wow. Dive deeper. Let me just see who's in the chat really quick. Let me just see if we got any other people that might shed some light. Hey there says this is why people don't speak up, because they pressure these outlets to take these articles down. I mean, that shit was swift. They took this down quick. It was a nighttime article and boom. Wow. Eric K, I missed out on this place in Orange County last. Oh wait, they're talking about something else. I started to watch Mr. Gliss as well. Thanks for turning me on to it. It's a pretty good show. It's a pretty funny show. It gets a little woke here and there, but on the up and for the most part, it is very entertaining. Dino or Dino? 1961. So if the article is pulled, are we supposed to be okay with that? No, of course not. They want us to forget about it. So then why did they name her Moreno? Well, there's really so many ways to look at this, right? But we're going to look at this as let's just say that it was a Latina project. This is for a major television story, for a major television network. These actors, who are all probably very talented going out for this role, these actors lost work. They thought they were going for a lead, and it was taken away from them. Major network that we do know. And you saw the page of the pilot, that it was written as Maggie Moreno. And to say that they're casting a wide net That's her way of saying that we saw Latinos, but we ultimately went with another in another direction, which happens all the time. All the time. And I would say there's a link to dive deeper. Do we want to dive deeper, guys? Dive deeper and visit Maggie's page. Visit the Maggie page. Oh, okay. This is just articles about it. So we just read that. What's this other one? Okay. Well, let's just so um the Mindy project and Four Weddings and a Funeral alum will star in the comedy pilot based on Tim Curcio's 2019 short film of the same name. Family Guy and Life in Pieces writer Maggie Mole, daughter of Martin Mole, and Life in Pieces creator Justin Alder potential series follows a young woman, Rittenhouse, who copes with life while coming to terms with her abilities as a psychic, according to the Deadline. She can see everyone's future, but her present is a mess. Quick-witted, charming, and soulful Rittenhouse Maggie is a real deal psychic who visions of the future often complicate her present reality. Due to her psychic gift, she's intensely sensitive and gets a pulsating assault of energy from every person around her. As a result, she has to put up emotional walls to protect herself. Okay, so if it was a Latina, then I'm thinking that they were gonna go the route of kind of like connecting her to curandesmo, like a curandera connection in her family, which I think is really cool because they do exist, which says to me that is even a greater, unique, original idea for Hollywood. But instead, this gets, for lack of better words, this is whitewashed. Let's just call it what it is. And someone had said that one of the writers is co-writers is Latino or half Latino. Does this person that got muzzled? What happened? Something must have happened in the what do you call it? The developmental. Maybe they saw uh, the actors that they had gotten and they wanted to go another route. I don't know, but it's very strange. Got to cast another wide net to snatch shrimps too. Not that type of wide net. Either Polly is right. There are some whitish morenos. Now, a friend of mine said she wanted to move to Arizona because she was tired of being Mexican. Not a question. Navajo friend of mine said she wanted to move. I don't understand that. Is she Mexican, or she was being mistaken for being Mexican, or tired of going out for Mexican? Is she an actor? Do you know what I mean? You explain yourself, sir. Explain yourself, sir. Okay, so here's and let's just go back so we can really, I want to put this back up there. It's originally written with a Latina, but instead they casted white actress Rebecca Rittenhouse. This is a major embarrassment for ABC, which is why they swiftly took these down off of Entertainment Weekly, off of Yahoo. This is disappointing news. I'm not surprised news. I also wonder if this new comedy, this new pilot, was originally written for a black lead, now an Asian lead. What would the ramifications be if the news got out that they casted a white actress instead of a black lead, a white actress instead of an Asian lead? What would be the backlash? Maybe on some level they think that they can get away with this because they don't think that there will be a Latino backlash. There won't be an uprising. Um, or people, with YouTube pages and cartoonists, award-winning Latino cartoonists will tweet about it in the wee hours of the night. But here we are, asking, "What's up? What's going on with this?" So when I see this in the middle of the night on Twitter, you know, um, I'm gonna talk about this. And I see that a couple people who have um, liked this and have retweeted, which is really cool, is Peter Murrieta. And I believe Peter, and I don't know him personally. And I believe Peter is a TV writer. Yes, in fact, he's a producer and writer known for Mr. Iglesias. Oh, dude, Peter. Wow. He just retweeted my shit. Peter, man, your episodes are some of the best ones. And we just had the actor Fab Guido on the show last week. Peter, your written episodes of Mr. Iglesias are some of my favorite ones. So God bless you. Thanks for tweeting this out, retweeting this out. Yeah. What the hell, man? This is ridiculous. This is obscene. It's obscene, man. And filmmaker Kenneth Castillo also liked this as well, and he's an independent filmmaker, and hopefully we'll get them out here. Another monster. If she had been a ginger, they may have gone away with it because they keep blackwashing red. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. Hollywood hates a ginger. Oh, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Okay, so obviously I'm disappointed, in hearing this and seeing this. And I feel for Latino actors out there, male, female, whatever, you call yourself, but you're in the business and doing and pounding the pavement, getting trained, getting representation, going out there, trying to get the roles. And you got to deal with this. Here is a huge, because this is a major network. Here is a huge opportunity wasted. And, as, you have Peter Murrieta, who's in all these other, Lalo Alcaraz, all these great people in the business trying to make it happen. They'll tell you, man, this is a big deal as far as an ABC TV show. So when I see these other shows being reported on Deadline, the Disney Plus announcement of National Treasure, the TV show, being reimagined by the same people, and getting a director who is believe she's Indian. I don't think she's Indian American. Mir Nair, to direct this television show featuring a Latina lead. That is a big deal as far as, casting a Latina lead. But what's so strange, and what's so strange about this project, is that you don't see any Latino writers. Yeah, crickets. Latino directors, Latino casting directors, Latino showrunners. It's very rare, guys. So if you don't have them in the room, you're not going to write truthfully, and there's not going to be any opposition. You get to change your mind. You get to cast your wide net. You get you get to check all the boxes and say, we saw everyone of every color. We don't see color. We don't see race. You get to reimagine something that you wrote as a movie for Nicolas Cage, but you wouldn't think to bring in a Latino writer to help you out with you know, a Latina lead. Let me be true to her. Let me bring in a Latino lead. Let me bring in a Latino writer. And here's another thing. You know, we just and I'll put the link in the description. We did a fantastic reunion roundtable with Blood In, Blood Out, the cast of Blood In, Blood Out. It was huge, man. It was huge. We had Benjamin Bratt, we had Jesse Borrego, we had Carlos Carrasco, we had Taylor Hackford, the director, we had Jimmy Santiago Baca, famed poet, novelist, screenwriter of Blood In, Blood Out. Then Taylor Hackford was telling us about making La Bamba. And he said, you know, I had gotten Luis Valdez to write La Bamba because I needed the authenticity. You know, I grew up around Chicanos, Taylor said, but I'm not Chicano, right? You know, I wanted to have that voice. But then I realized Luis had to direct La Bamba. Where are our Taylor Hackfords in these stories that I'm seeing right now? Where are the Taylor Hackfords in the production rooms, the creative rooms of ABC and MAGGIE? Where are the Taylor Hackfords of Disney Plus with National Treasure? Because those men and women who stand up on their feet and say, this is what we need to make the story real, they don't exist. They don't exist. They might on paper, but when push comes to shove, this is what you get. Okay, let me see. Who do we got here? People are chatting away. I'm glad you guys are here. It's a late night, but this is a good story to get out, and you know, you guys can share it. Please share it. Please let people know what's going on with this. What a fiasco, man. What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment. What a and I'm trying to, like, you know, not curse. Another monster. How Guido's cool. Mr. Gliss is an excellent show. Good friend of mine has opened up for him. Fluffy, I mean. Nice. Uh Only having to have souls anyways. What are we talking? Oh, Ginger. The Dino. They need to spoken to, called out. Well, we're trying to respectfully, right? We're trying to. We're saying is that you need us in the creative rooms and the writing rooms to begin with. You need us as casting directors. You need us as producers and showrunners. Then we'll give you an amazing product. You know, Al Mariachi starring Russell Crowe. I mean, I love Russell Crowe, man. You know, but that National Treasure announcement had a phrase. Oh, here we go. They hope to bring in some color writers. Seems like code. For we know we need some Latinos, just need them yet. Ah, God. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's going to happen. And I want you guys to make sure you're subbed, make sure you're supporting this channel. I cannot wait till we have the Latino Slant Film Fund. That is going to be our long-term project. Me and Mexican Iron Man are, you know, tired of this, man. Tired of this. Ah, another monster. epic stream for an epic movie. I realized I had to be Hispanic after watching it. The way Taylor Hackford is, the way Taylor Backfire is. I used to bartend, and Hackford Cousins was a regular of mine. In the way Taylor, watching, I realized I had to be Hispanic after watching. Gotcha. All right, now the monster. We just don't need. Okay, I hear. Okay, let's. Yes. Code for. We don't. We know we need some Latinos, but we just don't need them yet. Yeah, but you know what, Dino? They've been doing that shit for decades. That's the true racism of Hollywood. This is them showing their colors. Right? I mean, I really hope this catches fire, man. I really hope this catches fire. That's because it's not about true representation. It's about identity politics to score virtue points. Of course, Angela's Draven. Of course. You hit it right on the money. So on paper, say, look, well, we tried, we're down, but we couldn't find anybody. We just had to we had to change it. Yes, I know. Eric Kate. Oh man, you're funny. You're funny, man. Adrian, it's very strange when producers whitewash or color wash stuff. Why are they trying to avoid genuine representation so hard? Because that means that on some level they lose power and they lose work. That means they'll lose money, because that means they really have to hire out, and they don't want to do that. They just want to virtue signal, wear the BLM shirt, raise their fist in the air. But I want to keep all my power, and I want to keep all my status. American Me with a complete cast of amphibious bear. Hey, check this out, guys. Yes, you're gonna hear right now. A reunion roundtable of American Me is happening. We are working on that right now. Angela's Draven, hell yeah, brother. Independent creative movement is just what we need, like CG writers and independent music. It's happening. We're doing we're gonna keep growing, and we're gonna start this. We're not, and it's not just gonna be all reliant upon you guys, but we're gonna really connect this with independent finance and film distribution, and that will not happen on our watch. Hey bro, what's up? Oh yeah, man, this is breaking news we got here. Breaking news. Let's just repeat it, wrap it up, and we'll take off. ABC, this is a report. ABC's Maggie comedy pilot was originally written with a Latina lead, but instead they casted white actress Rebecca Rittenhouse. The title character, Maggie Moreno. Okay, not only is that a travesty and complete, we're not surprised with what Hollywood has done, but ABC got this story taken down off of Entertainment Weekly and Yahoo. And I'm so happy that the great Lalo Alcaraz shared it, or else I wouldn't have seen it. Guys. And this is what I saw on my Twitter feed right when we were closing up. And Lalo says, what's up with this? You can't make this up. Getting some good. There's Kenneth and Peter, one of the writers of Mr. Iglesias. Right on, brother. Right on. And some other cool people I don't know here. Miguel Berg. And I saw this, what Lalo put up. And this is a so you got the actor on one side, and that, God bless all actors. This is not an attack on an actor. This is not even an attack. This is just disbelief. But this is a page from the pilot script, and in it, it just says Maggie Moreno, that this was a Latina lead, and they went ahead and recast it as white. But not only that, somebody who knows, but somebody took down the stories from EW and Entertainment Weekly and Yahoo News. And then Paula here found out they took it down from Yahoo as well. And so there's a reply. They do this happens all the time. West Wing was written with an Anglo lead, but they cast a Hispanic actor. Well, Martin Sheen is half Hispanic, and Jed Bartlett with Martin's look and background, it worked. And that was actually a triumph of casting, you know. But this is a little different, Damien. This is a little different. Plus, you didn't see people taking down stories. That's one thing, right? So casting's a funny thing. This is why, man, you know, when you're going to do something, you got to do it right. When you do something, you got to do it right. So this is why I get excited when Latinos get a chance at the high crown, right? Sasha Calle, Supergirl, Latina lead for National Treasure, because there's like literally very few opportunities for these actors for lead roles, for great roles. I'm not talking about the best friend. I'm not talking about the nanny with the heart of gold. I'm not talking about the cholo down the street who you know saves the day. I don't know what. So so they're big deals, and in my my wish and my thought, you know, with Supergirl, I feel more comfortable because I know Andy Buscetti's a great director, and I hope for a strong vision and in the whole story, because I know Flash is problematic already. And you know, we've talked about this earlier, you know, before, but then the thing with National Treasure, when I saw the story, to me, I don't have a problem with the Latina being a dreamer, the Latina having diverse friends, whatever. I have a problem with that. There's not a Latino writer that they announced. There's not a Latino producer. There's not a Latino director. That's how you get a great story, guys. You can't just like say we're gonna write some lines and do a story and cast whoever we want. Cast the fad. Look how quickly we went out. We're already out of fashion. We're already out of fashion, guys. We're already out of fashion. Let's say hello, and then we'll say goodbye to people and wrap this up and spread the word on this story, guys, because it's not cool. Mounds of Elysium, good evening, wherever you're at. Soul Assassin, night night. Yes, actually mostly Swedish, but if you know your history, it makes sense that I have a bit of Huguenot in me. Okay. The Iliad with the cast of Black Panther, that's about right for Hollywood today. Can't speak any French though, but okay, they're having their own little conversation there. Yes, Yes, Emilio Estevez. The Estevez is Spanish. They're half their family, half his family from Spain, and I believe the other half is the other side is is Irish. Irish. Great, cool. Well, that is the slant report, man. Hot off the Twitters and of pages that they wanted to take you that they took down. ABC or whoever that machine is working this took down the article at Yahoo and at Entertainment Weekly. And so I thought this was good to roll with, um, to shed a light on. And, my heart goes out to, I'm very close to actors, as you guys know. And I know the day in, day out, every day. It is a rough life, guys, just to try to get a job. And to have something like this happen, I don't think this would happen if it was a black cast. I know it wouldn't happen if it was already written and said it's a black cast. Maybe nowadays if it was an Asian cast. That's just my feeling, guys. That's just my feeling. Angelus Draven, to be fair, I didn't want to know about what the ethnicity of the person in National Treasure is. I want to know about the plot and let the rest of it fall into place where it needs to. You know what? You're absolutely right. As a viewer and as a consumer, correct. What I'm telling you and what I'm wishing is that the Hollywood powers that be, in this case, is that they hire correctly. Writers, directors, producers. So if you're going to reimagine something, you give us something spectacular, because National Treasure was always very is always entertaining. I can always put that on and have a good time. So we'll see what National Treasure does. But this story, I titled this video ABC's Maggie -Brownout, because the brown got whited out. Ay. Oh man. Good find, Polly. I blame Disney. Thank you, guys. And I want to thank all you guys for helping us get to over 1,000 strong here at the Latino Slant. Please share this, and let's it's just a way to just to keep Hollywood in check as much as we can. And if you're gonna do something, do it right, man. Don't break people's hearts, especially people that are working so hard and who want to be great actors, who want to just perform and tell great stories. Anyways, all right. How many hours do I need? I need about probably another 400 or 500 hours. All right. So, hit a playlist, watch it. That'll be fantastic. Everyone here, be well. Let's keep turning up the heat, not just in Hollywood, but in all our pop culture stories. I will see you very soon. Paz y dale gas.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. The Slant. The Slant. All right, Paula, let's go.